representing sixth graders, and pretty excited to have you all in the gym today. I want to welcome you back for a redo, right? First of all, I want to thank you for all your hard work this year, and this is one of my favorite days of the year where we get to recognize you all for all your hard work in the classroom this whole school year. You're in here today so we can celebrate your academic excellence. We want to celebrate and recognize you for all the efforts you put in your classes this year. And today is the day we get to bring you all into the gym and let you know how proud we are of all the hard work you've put in this year. The other thing I want to mention this year is, as you know, this year's not looked like any other school year, which I think's made it extra challenging for you all to achieve such excellence like you've achieved this year, because you had to deal with getting a new device, you had to learn Schoology as a platform, you probably had to deal with some quarantines or maybe multiple quarantines. Then there was a time between Thanksgiving and winter break that we went virtual, and then we came back in person, and no matter all those changes, you all kept the main thing, which was your classes and your coursework. And you did an awesome job, and you've achieved excellence in the classroom. And that's what we want to celebrate and recognize here today. So, as we move through the program, we also have two folks here that I want to introduce that are our student council leaders. And as you know, Palmer and Mia are our student council leaders. They've been leading us all year with our student council, and they've done a great job of coming up with creative ideas to keep our school spirit alive. Sometimes even though we had to get creative to make sure it was something that we could do within COVID restrictions, and they've done an awesome job. And so these two ladies have put together some comments and some thoughts that they want to share with you for you to think about your career here at Delta as a 7th grader and an 8th grader moving forward. So at this point, I'd like to invite Palmer Tall, our student council president, up to share a few thoughts. Palmer.
Hello everyone, my name is Palmer Tull and I am the Student Council President here at Delta Woods. These past 2 years have been crazy with everything that has gone on with COVID-19 and all the rules and regulations, but you have made the best of it. This ceremony is a way to recognize these students' academic accomplishments. However, the ceremony is not just an award of academics, but also an award of excellence. These students have had to deal with positive COVID cases, quarantines, and a not-so-normal year. This is not the way I pictured my 8th grade year going, but you must always be willing to adjust, and these students certainly have. I have had some incredible teachers here at Delta Woods, but I have never seen teachers work so hard to make sure their students in person and online have a great education. Throughout my 3 years here at Delta, I have been influenced heavily. I was taught the Gator Way. The Gator Way is always being respectful and someone people can rely on. I have learned this throughout my years here at Delta, especially through the things I have gotten involved with. Going into my 6th grade year, I didn't know what I could get involved with. Once I started to figure everything out, I quickly got involved in as many things as I could. I was in the school musical, a part of FCA, I was in student council, a Scholar Bowl manager, a running club participant, and a debate and forensics manager. Through my many after-school activities, I made so many new friends. I connected with people I would have never thought I would ever be friends with. And I never thought I would create so many incredible bonds with my teachers and classmates. As I started to get more involved my 7th and 8th grade year, I connected with so many more people and made so many memories that I will never forget. Some of those memories I will always hold on to are the memories of a school sport. In 7th grade, the only school sport available is cross country. Throughout, I connected with so many 8th graders who gave me advice and helped me whenever I needed it. If I hadn't joined cross country, I would have never made these close friends. I remember our morning jam sessions while getting ready before school and how we always cheered each other on. As I went into my final year here at Delta, I stuck with cross country and made as many memories as I did the year before. However, I decided to join one more sport, track. My favorite memories were winning as a team and occasionally splashing and playing around in the rain. In conclusion, I met and made so many amazing friends. I will never forget the lifelong bonds I created with my teachers and classmates. As I go into high school, I will continue to get involved and find new ways to make friends. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to all my amazing teachers who helped me throughout my journey here at Delta and what it's like to be a Gator. And congratulations to the students who are with us this afternoon. Thank you.
Great job, Palmer. Great thoughts. Appreciate you being here to share those. Next, I'd like to introduce our Student Council Vice President, Mia Huttinger. Mia, she has some thoughts she'd like to share.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mia Huttinger, and I'm the Student Council Vice President. I would first like to thank you all for coming here to celebrate how hard the students of Delta Woods Middle School have worked. The students should be very proud of themselves for what they have accomplished this year academically. As you may know, this hasn't been a normal year. Students, teachers, and parents have had to adjust to the unexpected. Wearing a mask every day, the possibility of getting quarantined, and new ways of learning are just some of the challenges that we have faced. All of these challenges were things that we were not familiar with in the beginning of the school year, but we worked through them and got through them the best we could. The majority of the students here, including myself, have experienced being quarantined. This took a lot of focus and drive from students to stay on task while at home. It was easy to get distracted and off task since we weren't at school where learning normally takes place. Teachers were also supportive and helpful during this time, and obviously this group persevered and prioritized their learning and grades. This year has also allowed me to take a step back and appreciate how much the teachers at Delta Woods do for us. Teachers were teaching in-person school, but on top of that, had to make sure quarantine and virtual kids were learning as well. Teachers have made school a safe and positive environment and led by example. I'm thankful that even with COVID that there were still extracurricular activities. This year I participated in track and cross country in addition to student council. During school, senior friends was limited, so track and cross country. I have made so many great memories this year that I will never forget. From running in the rain, doing hurdles in the hallway. Whatever it was, we always had a good time. Adapting to change and having fun while doing it are keys to overcoming challenging situations. There are so many teachers here that have pushed me to do my best and that have made an impact on my life. I remember like it was yesterday walking in Delta Woods as a 5th grader for the school tour, and now I'm days away from being a freshman. I am grateful for all the wonderful teachers, staff, and friends here at Delta Woods that have made my 8th grade year feel as normal as possible. Thank you.
Great job, Mia. Thank you for being here today to share those thoughts and last night with our 8th grade group. Great job. As we move forward, I'd like to recognize some groups within our group because you're all here to celebrate academic excellence. But I'd like to recognize some groups within our group here for a few minutes. So first, I'd like to have all of our students here that have a 4.0 GPA to please stand in front of your chair. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Awesome job. Great, thank you. The other thing I want to point out is we know you all delivered in the classroom and have put together some fantastic grades during your time here at Delta Woods, but I also want to recognize that many of you are involved in honors classes, which just makes it that much more challenging each day in each class. So if you are involved in at least one honors class, please stand. Wow, that's awesome. Let's give each other a big round. Great job. Okay, at this point we want to move towards some individual recognitions. So I'd like to invite Ms. Cunningham, Ms. Asbury, and Ms. Sherman to come forward, and we're going to hand out your individual recognition packets.
Colton Ash. Jace Ashley. Troy Atta. Bailey Bear. Jada Bailey. Addison Barber. Easton Barnhart. Audrey Beck. Parker Bendorf. Connolly Bennett. Tatum Bennett. Max Bergman. Alyssa Billingsley. Grant Bogert. Anthony Brown. Hannah Brown. Laney Brown. Eli Bundy. Elizabeth Carmack. Kaylin Carrier. Elijah Carter. Gianna Senni. Sydney Coffey. Sydney Cook. Emerson Corley. Bennett Cosentino. Christian Cox. Paige Kramer. Chloe Cyphers. Tyler Daniels. Madison Davis. Shariah Davis. Theo Dolan. Riley Dungy. Lexi Edwards. Dania Faruqi. Dakota Farr. Leah Gage. Cadence Garrett. Brooklyn Guerin. Lucas Gibbler. Samara Fry. Rosalie Gilliland. Mallory Gilmore. Bradley Gleiser. Caden Goldhammer. Tristan Greiner. Griffin Grice. Jalen Griffin. Danny Hamchow. Amelia Guthrie. Madeline Hayes. Delaney Heitman. Avery Henson. Anna Hogan. Kenley Cooks. Elise Hunt. Jackson Irwin. Caitlin Jarvis. Cameron Jerome. Kelsey Johnson. Nina Kapoor. Angela Kasoa. Megan Kaloy. Matthew Kirka.
Callista Lake. Elijah Lamb. Courtney Lane. Sean Long. Tracy Liu. Ryan Lucas. Alexis Lynch. Jesse Mack. Braden Madge. Lucas Manday. Isaac Marble. Ethan Martin. Michaela Martin. Allison McConnell. Catherine McDonald. Kania McDonald. Amelia Merrill. Cooper Ming. John Maneo. Michael Moore. Cameron Morrison. Natasha Morrison. Amir Youssef. Sydney Neff. Micah Nichols. Adriana Ortiz. Aubrey Carson. Alia Patel. Harper Peeler. Ira Peppers. Ksenia Perchek. Evan Person. Claire Porter. Corley Howson. Trey Ralston. Viviana Ray. Nathan Ringenberg. Peyton Roberts. Gracie Ryan. Aiden Santiago. Lily Schlosser. Bert Schwenkert. Kira Scott. Lila C. Ali Salamella. Mason Shaver. Jacob Shaw. Sophia Sisney. Dylan Smith. Ethan Smith. Oliver Smith. Cecil Sun. Antonia Spitaleri. Kale St. Amen. Olivia Swanson. Adeline Tanner. Chandler Tall. Jayshawn Taylor. Kai Templeton. Taylor Thompson, Ethan Tran, Ethan Twitty, Ellie Vaughn, Owen Waters, Darian Williams, Wyatt Williams, Chase Whitty, Lily Wright, Allie Wyckoff.
Awesome. Once again, I want to recognize you and thank you for all your hard work this year. We're so proud of each of you and all of your accomplishments in the classroom. Just an awesome job this year. And I'm super excited about how you guys are going to become leaders here at Delta Woods. So as 7th graders and 8th graders, I know you're going to set a fantastic example for our future Gators that I just met with this morning, actually. We had a group come through. The other thing I want to remind you is continue to be involved. I know next year we're going to have a lot of clubs and activities and intramurals and things going on here at Delta Woods, so continue to be involved and continue all the awesome work you've done in the classroom. The last thing we want to do, there's one more group we want to thank and recognize, and those are all of you parents out there and your family members and everybody that always is in your corner. They're always here to support you, and they're going to help you navigate your journey through middle school and high school. So we have one more message that we want to send to all the parents at home. Awesome. Let's have one more round of applause. Great job. Okay, so that's going to conclude our ceremony. You kids just stay in your seats for a moment, and then we'll give you some information about dismissal here in a second. So stay where you're at for the time being.